Having a website that isn't making you money isn't just a waste of potential. It's actively costing you money. Literally, in domain and hosting fees, but it's also costing you potential customers. Factor in any time you spend on upkeep or updating it, and now it's an expense, not an asset. In this video, I want to teach you how a website creates and supports revenue so you can understand its role in your local business. If that sounds fancy, it's not. We're just looking at how your website can make you money. Hey everyone, my name's Skylar Barnhart. I've spent the last 8 years helping local businesses market their services. I run an agency that does $200,000 in annual revenue, and I am a huge nerd. To me, business is like a video game, and your website is your version of the tutorial for your customers. We're going to start with how a website contributes to your revenue, and then how to keep it effective. We won't be covering trends, tools, themes, or any hacks in this video, just the foundations. So, like I said, I see your website as the tutorial for your customers. A well-converting site is designed to walk your visitors through a process and teach them how to work with you. Whether that's buying a product or scheduling an estimate, each component on the website should show your visitors what to do next. Think about it. If you're dropped into a video game with no instructions, figuring out how to play is difficult. It's not impossible, just difficult. That's why games include tutorials, a step-by-step process that teaches you how to play the game. It introduces you to one mechanic or a system at a time so you're never overwhelmed and you can achieve what it wants you to achieve. It makes the whole process easier. For you, this achievement means someone becoming a customer. So how do we get them to do that? Well, there's a process called the buyer's journey. I won't be going through the whole thing right now, but basically someone has a problem and they search for a solution. Your website pops up, so they click on it. They're now considered traffic. Your goal is to turn that traffic into a customer and make money. But along the way, there are going to be roadblocks, like mechanics in a video game. These roadblocks are in the way. You have to work through them every time someone visits your site. First, they have to understand what you do. Then they have to believe you can solve their problem. Then they have to know what to do next to get that solution. And then how to take that next step. That is the purpose of your website. This is how it makes you money. You take a stranger visiting your website looking for a solution to their problem, and you convert them into a customer. Just like in video games, there's a lot of ways to take someone through this tutorial. Some are bad, some are good, and some are great. We are aiming for great. Why? Well, if you play games, you know Steam, an e-commerce platform for computer games, has this 2-hour return policy for any game you buy. During that time, it's basically a no questions asked, money back guarantee. A lot of games take way longer to play through, but you can learn the mechanics and how to play in that time. If your experience is bad, it's likely you'll return the game. But if that tutorial is great, there is a good chance you'll keep the game since it sets such a good tone, even if you can't play it all right now. We want to emulate that feeling on your website. So how do we do that? I'll make a video on the specifics of creating a converting website in the future, but for now, let's talk about a few must-haves. In one sentence, you want your website to be customer-focused with clear language and next steps. Let's break that down into 3. First, clarity. As with most copywriting and marketing, clear beats clever. You want your prospects, your customers, your traffic to understand what you are saying and what you offer. No one wants to guess at what you do. That creates uncertainty. Imagine you're home alone and you hear a door close somewhere else in the house. Whether it's the wind, an animal, or someone coming home, there's that momentary feeling like you're holding your breath. This is caused by uncertainty. In marketing, we want to avoid that feeling at all costs. State your solutions simply and put your visitors at ease. Second, customer focused. Your traffic, the visitors on your website, have a problem. The more painful that problem, the sooner they need a solution. But even while they're on your site, they're not reading your life story and mission. They just want to know if you can solve their problem. It's like going to the mechanic if your car is broken. You don't really care how they fix it or what great foundational mission the mechanic is on. You just want to know if they can fix your car. That's all you're worried about. It's the same for your visitors. Can you solve their problems? And finally, third, next steps. Congratulations, you have shown you can provide the solution. You're getting traffic, people want to buy from you, but you're missing a crucial step. Specifically, the next step. Similar to our video games, if you're dropped into a game without the tutorial, you'll have no idea how to solve that first problem. Nothing tells you what to do next, and there's a good chance you bounce. You don't want that on your website. It's best if you tell your customer what you want them to do next. Guide them down the process of making a purchase or reaching out. Don't let them guess, because that circles back to our uncertainty, and we're avoiding that, remember? So, your website makes you money by acting as a tutorial for visitors on how to work with you and how you solve their problems. And there are 3 things to keep in mind when looking at your website. Clear beats clever, customer-focused language, and providing the next steps. So, if this video was helpful, consider subscribing. I'll see you next week.